Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Darkwave, here on the Wildfang channel with a collab review of Dynasty Warriors 9 on the most must-see YouTube channel in all of YouTube, where we spit truth, no sugarcoating, no bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, Dynasty Warriors 9 review, gameplay, graphics. Let's get started.
Of course, I'd have to take care of the story, huh, Darkwave? Alright, guys, let's get this thing out of the way. The story mode is what you expect from Dynasty Warriors. It is, in fact, the same story, but what makes it worse here? Well, I'll tell you. The open world makes it worse. The open world makes this story so disjointed, so over the place, that you really don't know what the hell is the story. It depends on who you use, it depends on what happens, it depends on who and what's the key players of every mission or every chapter. But because of this, the story is less cohesive like Dynasty Warriors 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You know, a game where it's had at least the Battle of Hulao Gate makes sense. This game, you can literally run right past the Battle of Hulao Gate. You can run past Hulao Gate completely. The Hulao Gate, for those who don't know, in Dynasty Warriors speak, is when you first meet Lu Bu, and he comes out and he kills a bunch of your men and women, and they are afraid of him. That's Hulao Gate. But besides that, if you don't know what Hulao Gate is, it's one of the most special battles in Dynasty Warriors history. For me, it's the Battle of Chirbi. And the Battle of Chirbi was not only disappointing in this game, it was short. That also depends on who you use and what you have to do. But other than that, because of this, there are multiple missions every story mode, and it doesn't really gel together with what's going on the map half the time. And half the time, you gotta do this or that, and you don't know what's going on. Hell, the game will even say, hey, let's move up. And you don't know if your troops are actually moving up because the place is so big. And so you can't really get a grand sense of the story until you actually beat the game with one of the characters. By the way, there are about 1 billion endings in this game with all the characters. And because of that, you have to, find a character that doesn't die in this mission and all that type of stuff. It's a little bit annoying, and I would say that the story mode gets a little bit of a C from me.
For those of you wondering, am outside? It is because to cover gameplay such as this, to cover such dynamic controls, dynamic gameplay such as Dynasty Warriors 9, I figured we take it to the next level. I figured we take it to the great outdoors, where Dynasty Warriors 9, ironically, takes place. The great outdoors, barren wasteland is the great outdoors, as is the barren wasteland of Dynasty Warriors 9. But before we hit the gameplay aspect, I will discuss the graphics of Dynasty Warriors 9, the graphics of Dynasty Warriors 9, which, if you look at the character models are fine. Character models are beautiful. Character models are somewhat decent. Even when they pop on the screen talking, it all looks decent. But everything else is as barren as these woods, as you see. Bland, uninspired, typical Dynasty Warriors. I would be hard to say if this is the best looking Dynasty Warriors game. It does look good for what it is. It is Dynasty Warriors. I do not expect Dynasty Warriors to give me all dropping graphics. No. Who I expect is, at least make it pretty. They did make it at least somewhat pretty. The horses look fine. The water looks decent. The arrows look, everything looks fine, but the main thing that doesn't look fine is the open world looks like garbage, like you see right here. Plain garbage. Everything else is pretty much fine, in my humble opinion. Is what you would expect from a Dynasty Warriors game. Is what you expect from Toei Tecmo at this stage. No, it does not look better than Fire Emblem Warriors. Or maybe not.
So the music in this game. I'm going to get to the main part in a second, but let's start with the music. Music in this game is okay. Is it better than all the other Dynasty Warriors? No, it's not better than any Dynasty Warriors game ever. All the other music and all the other Dynasty Warriors, even 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, have better music. This game suffers from, we used one or two themes that sound like the other themes, aka Hulao Gates theme, a remix version of it, a remix version of Lubu's theme, and then the rest is generic Chinese sounding music. While I have no problem with it, but it's just, it seems like it shouldn't belong in this type of game. Hell, the main thing that you hear when you're playing the game is a battle theme that changes when you're close to enemies. And it's the same theme in all of the levels. You really can't get that thing out your head. It's really that boring. They're not that fun when it comes to this game. I don't know why they decided to do that, and I don't know why they decided that that was a thing, but hey, it's a thing. It remains the same theme over and over and over again, thus making it boring as hell. But that's not why we're here, is it? It's the sound. The sound of this game is tarded. I didn't say retarded, I said tarded. It is ear-blastingly disgusting. The English voice acting in this game is so terrible, it's almost like they're doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Recording, sitting at my table, and talking. Yep, that's how bad the voice acting is. The voice acting is so bad that you hear lines like this.
They're aiming for the weapons? Then drive them back!
Hey! You're tearing them up, brother!
I was pretty dangerous in the past. But then, I took an arrow in the knee. Hey! This is no laughing matter! I need medicine! Or it really hurts!
Making you wonder if they decided to take alternate takes. Yeah, I really wonder what the hell happened, or who they decided to get to play the voices in this game. But they are terrible bad. They are awful, And I swear to God, if this was Dynasty Warriors the standard, which, you know, it's not, because Dynasty Warriors is known to have well-known voice actors to play some of their voices, and they're damn good. I don't know. I don't get it. Why did you guys get this? I don't understand. But that being said, I'm gonna have to give the sound and music a D or an E. You know what? An E is fine. I'm gonna give it an E. Go ahead and take away everything else, Darkwave.
I was pretty dangerous in the past, but then I took an arrow in the knee. Hey, this is no laughing matter. I need medicine, or it really hurts. That's great.
Now to the important part. Now to the coup de grace. The gameplay. The gameplay of Dynasty Warriors 9. I want to take a step back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take a step back to Dynasty Warriors 8. No, matter of fact, let's go further. Dynasty Warriors 7. Actually, let's take it even further and go back to where I thought the downfall was going to happen. Dynasty Warriors 6. How they changed everything. How they gave people weapons that did not have weapons. How they gave new gameplay mechanics. God awful. Held as probably the worst Dynasty Warriors game of all time. Probably the worst Dynasty Warriors game of all time is Dynasty Warriors 6. You fast forward to Dynasty Warriors 7, and they begin to fix things. They begin to fix everything that seemingly messed up Dynasty Warriors 6. They gave people back their weapons. People look good. The story, by far the greatest story in Dynasty Warriors history. They introduced to you a weapon system that seemingly and ultimately was pointless. They brought a breath of fresh air to something that Dynasty Warriors 6 didn't have. You fast forward to Dynasty Warriors 8, which is probably the best Dynasty Warriors game of all time. The combat in Dynasty Warriors 8 was fast, it was fluid, like most. But it did something unique. Something unique that no other Dynasty Warriors game seemingly has done. And that will give us fresh take on every possible character in the game. Every character. Though the same combos were the same, square, 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 triangle, triangle, square, whatever. Every character had their entire moveset, their entire weapon, everything to themselves. So when you switched to a new character, it felt different. It felt refreshing. That was what Dynasty Warriors 8 did well. That is what made everybody give it praise. Even sites like IGN give Dynasty Warriors, I think, 8 a 7 or 8, which is high for a Dynasty Warriors game, people. Dynasty Warriors 8 became the best Dynasty Warriors by far. Years later, after the Extreme Legends, after the Empires, we get Dynasty Warriors 9. Now, when I first saw this, I was excited. Open world. Take on open world. What the hell could they possibly do with open world? That was everyone's question. How would the game react? How would the game be? Right? And then screenshots began to leak. Or not leak, but be revealed. Characters of some characters that we know, some new. And there were vast things, very noticeable things wrong with this, which got me and everybody concerned. The weapons. What the hell happened to the weapons that made Dynasty Warriors 8 so great? You see people like Sun Tzu without his tonfas. You see people like Jean Qui.
So, feel free to kill yourself.
The Vega looking guy, you look for his trademark claws and they're gone. You notice Wang Yi doesn't have her size. You realize that she's sharing Sung Sing's weapon with the two circle rods. Are you fucking kidding me? But like a true gamer, I didn't take that to heart. Like a true gamer, I said, you know what, maybe everyone will feel fresh. Maybe it will be somewhat, maybe it will still be fine. Maybe it'll just go back to the way that's where yours used to be. Well, we don't want, but yeah, that was the thought. Like a baboon, like a fool, I bought it, even though my initial reaction was garbage. I bought the game, day one, and I popped the game in, and I realized that Dynasty Warriors 9 is a complete shell of its former self in every way possible. In every way possible, people. Now, the combat system to me is utter complete garbage. You swap out the traditional square, triangle for R1 and square, R1 and triangle, R1 and circle, R1 and X. Like, that's real competitive gameplay. The only difference between characters that have weapons the same are the R1 and circle and then Musu, which to me is not great. And we're not even done explaining why it's not great. Dynasty Warriors 9 took everything Dynasty Warriors 8 as far as character individuality and shit on it, pissed, and threw it to the wayside as if Dynasty Warriors 8 never existed. Then you go on to the open world. That's right, clowns, we're outside. The open world gameplay. Now, the map is huge. The map is huge, people. It is a large, bearing map that will take forever to travel by horse. It will take forever for you to really do much of anything by horse, by foot, by land, whatever. There's just one problem. There is no consequence to anything that happens in the open world. Let me repeat. There is no consequence to anything that happens out there in the open world. None. As you play the game, you'll see someone has been defeated here, someone's been defeated there, here, there, and everywhere. This, that happens, and there's no consequence. The enemy doesn't get stronger, nothing happens. You are surrounded by quests that mean nothing, except for lowering the difficulty. If you're playing on normal, who gives a shit? If you're playing on normal, who cares? It may make a difference in hard. If you're like level 18, you go and get to level 60. But honestly speaking, if you have enough materials, you'll be fine then. It's Dynasty Warriors. You take the essence of open world and you give me no consequence for anything that happened. I could give two shits why my captain died way out there yonder somewhere. No consequence. The mission system is, it kind of fluids in, everything kind of fluids in. You know, you travel somewhere, it activates. If you go too far, it'll deactivate. That's fine. The whole item management system, fine. That's kind of something new. I don't mind that. The biggest problem with Dynasty Warriors 9, and I'm not going to include the glitches.
As you can see, this is Zhang Fei. Very well iconic Dynasty Warriors character. Mind you, this is his normal stance, but I've rotated him, just for one thing. Then you turn my man's around just to see one. Oh, look at that. He officially stabbed himself with his fucking pike. Wow. Wow, Dynasty Warriors. This is your game. This is your game. This is your game. Like something spazzing out on the goddamn mountain. I was trying to run up the mountain, and next thing you know, my horse is spazzing the fuck out. I'm not kidding.
What? The horse having
Can
a
you please
seizure.
put that shit in the...
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
Because this is Dynasty Warriors. We know what to expect from Dynasty Warriors by now. We know to expect frame rate drops. We expect glitches. The biggest problem with Dynasty Warriors 9 is that it took everything that made Dynasty Warriors great, everything, and said, we're going to scrap all that for something worse. You have 90 characters. Within those 90 characters, you have so many clones that you only gonna play with the characters you even like. And once you play with that character, you're not gonna go through everyone's story mode unless you're a fucking goon. For me, that's what? Lu Xun, Lu Bu's daughter. Can't pronounce her name right now. Wang Yi, maybe. I don't like Sung Sing, so I'll use Wang Yi instead. That's about it. Because everyone else is generic garbage. And that's the biggest problem with Dynasty Warriors 9. It is not repetitive, it is generic garbage that Dynasty Warriors 6 gave me. And I refuse to sit here and give it any pass. Oh, Keenan. Oh, Darkwave. It's not that bad, man. You know, it's still Essence and Dynasty Warriors, man. Okay. I get it. Dynasty Warriors 9, is it a bad game? Yes. Is it a Dynasty Warriors game? Absolutely. Does it need to have the extra caveats that maybe Dynasty Warriors 8? It didn't need to have everything, but the fact is, people, if you give me gold and I go back and then you give me bronze, you think I'm gonna fucking accept that shit? Fuck no. I go to Pizza Hut and I get a pizza that looks fucking phenomenal. I mean, beast. You change the recipe and the pizza tastes like shit after that. Are you think I'm gonna go back there? No. You don't sit there and say, oh, it's still Pizza Hut, man, they're still good. Oh, it's still good. No. If it's worse, it's worse. The only people that will love this game are the die-hard, and I mean die-hard Dynasty Warriors fans. I am a die-hard Dynasty Warriors fan. This is the second worst Dynasty Warriors. The only reason I am not putting this at below 6 is because at least some characters have their weapons. I swear to Christ, if Lu Xun had anything else than double swords, I probably wouldn't have bought the game. What else can I talk about the gameplay, ladies and gentlemen? I think I covered traveling, how traveling is somewhat ridiculous. Now, yes, you can fast travel, but traveling by water, now here's the thing about water, you can sprint and running, but you can't sprint swimming. Are you fucking kidding me? This is 2018. Why can't I sprint when I swim? What the fuck is this? It's not 2004. This is 2018. You give me open where I need to be sprinting in water and on land. Horses or whatever, typical horses. The generic, the same Dynasty Warriors feels there. You run into a mob of enemies, you take them out, and you seemingly do what you normally would do in Dynasty Warriors. That is still the essence of the game. That essence is still there. It has not lost that. What Dynasty Warriors 9 has done is lost that excitement of Dynasty Warriors 8. I don't know where they go from here. How do you make it an Empire's version of this? Why the fuck would I want to create any character in that game? To use what? All the new weapons they put in the game are absolutely garbage. And I have used every character. This is why it took me a while. I wanted to use every character's new weapon. Sun Tse's new weapon, god awful. That fucking long thing, god awful. Trash. It is absolute trash. And you tell me I'm supposed to accept this shit? Are you fucking kidding me? How can I go from Fire Emblem Warriors? No, let me actually go further. How the fuck do I go from Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, phenomenal game, having fun, go to Fire Emblem Warriors, oh no, let's even backtrack on that, Berserk, then Fire Emblem Warriors, and I pick up Dynasty Warriors 9, you present me this shit? Are you fucking kidding me, Toei Tecmo, with this shit? How in the blue hell would you allow this garbage to be released? I'm not covering the story or anything like that. I'm covering gameplay and graphics. Graphics, whatever. It's Dynasty Warriors, we don't care. The gameplay is where it's at, and the gameplay is god awful. The open world environment, as big as it is as bland as this crap here. These buildings are bland, everything is bland, just like Dynasty Warriors open world. It pisses me off thinking about it, ladies and gentlemen. It pisses me off because this game, I love Dynasty Warriors so much, and from 7 on up, I have been generally impressed. And then you give me Dynasty Warriors 9, god awful. Don't get me started on the voice acting. Trash. I could do better voice acting than that shit. Honestly speaking, I don't know if a die-hard fan will even like this game. I don't know. I think you will play it because you are a diehard and you'll use the characters you like, and after that you're done. After that you'll be done with this game, never to see it come back to existence. You use the characters you like and you're gonna put the game down quicker than you bought. Now, is this a game worth picking up? The questions that need to be answered. I can't say yes, I can't say no. On one hand, I can say no because this will ruin any emotion you have for Dynasty Warriors. It will ruin the essence that Dynasty Warriors 8 presented. It will ruin everything that Dynasty Warriors 8 built up with its fans of Dynasty Warriors. Oh, we're gonna open world, we're restricted. Or Darksy, we're going realism. Are you fucking kidding me with this realism bullshit? Oh, we got realism on the weapon because we want to be realist. I'm running into 1,000 mob army as one person, and I'm not dying. Not original. Oh, I have Mushu. Not original. Get over it. The only way I can say buying this game is to see it for yourself. And honestly, I wouldn't even buy it. I would rent it. Because honestly, you'll play it for a couple of hours, you'll use the people you want to use, and you're done. That's it. That is all. I remember I always said I gave Dynasty Warriors 6, a 4 out of 10. I always said that because that game was utter garbage. Dynasty Warriors 9 is not far from that. And no, it's not getting a 4. And my score may be a bit high. Wildfang may disagree. I will give it a 5. I'm going to give it a 5. Only because I see the potential that the game could be. And it wasn't all bad. It's just that after a while, after about 2-3 hours, you realize the bullshit. I'll give it a 5. And I'm being generous. Dynasty Warriors, Toei Kekmo, fix your shit. Please. Dynasty Warriors 10, where you want to fix in Extreme Legends, fix your shit. Bring back the excitement of Dynasty Warriors 8. Give me the storytelling of Dynasty Warriors 7. Give me the excitement and gameplay for Dynasty Warriors 8. Put that in Dynasty Warriors 10 with Dynasty Warriors 9 open world. Fix the problems and you'll have a master, for Dynasty Warriors standards, a masterpiece. This is Darkwave signing out.
I found her in the dance floor, baby. She caught my eye and the take away the darkness.